Hi friends, we are going to use the new OFIR Perennial palette today. Seriously, every time I use this, like there's so many options and my eye looks are amazing. I went on an influencer retreat last week and everyone, like several of the girls were like, can you do my eyes with that? What do you have on your eyes? Oh my gosh, that looks so beautiful. Like people were buying this palette because it looks so good. So if you haven't gotten this yet, like don't sit on it. It is such a good palette because it has warm and cool tones and then all the shades like coordinate with each other. Also, so much pigmentation. It's just will blow your mind. But today, I've been using this copper color nonstop. I will live in it all fall. But today I'm going to do a brown and gold eyeshadow look. Say hi when you're hopping on. Yours came in Saturday. Oh, yay. Do you love it? It's so good. All right, we're gonna put my hair just up in a wild bun. All right, friends. My mom is downstairs. We've been working on wallpaper and she's down there putting up wallpaper right now. I don't have it twisted. There we go. It's like, what's going on? Okay, going in with OFIR's Dewy Primer. This is a great hydrating primer. If you struggle with dry skin in the wintertime, you'll love this. All right, so what a primer does is it gives your makeup something to sit on. And it's going to allow your foundation to have like a very smooth surface. And if you've ever noticed your makeup settling into your pores, fine lines, anything like that, highly recommend a primer. It'll just change the way that your makeup stays on your face, how long your makeup lasts. Primers just, I went most of my adult life not using a primer, and I'm not sure how, but I just probably didn't know I needed it. Okay, going in with the shade Coriander. I tested it on my hand because sometimes I use Cardamom, which is darker, and sometimes I use this lighter color, but that's what I'm going to use today because I am not tan. Coriander. I just start with a squirt, one pump. That sounds like more professional. One pump. And I'll add more if I need it. Just stipple and buff. We did have so much fun in Nashville. I got to see a lot of friends that I had not seen. I had one day where I was just feeling like a little insecure and just, I don't know, just feeling like I didn't belong. But the rest of the time, and it wasn't because anyone made me feel that way. It's just my own like personal insecurities. But snapped out of it. I was like, this is ridiculous. These are just your friends. You don't have to be, it's because their content is so good, like aesthetically beautiful. And I just get intimidated. And so I'm like, great. Have to like try and make content that's going to look as fancy as theirs. And I just am not good at that. But I did. I ended up doing content just like I was supposed to. And all is well in the world. And I got myself ready. And I do the same thing, not just if it was like this, but if it was a kid's birthday party and I didn't know parents there, if it is anything, you know, I just get nervous. But it was all fine. So we did end up going to, I thought we were going to a concert. We went to the Grand Ole Opry and I was like, we are going to a Carrie Underwood concert. And guess what? The Grand Ole Opry is not a concert. It is a radio show. It ended up being really fun, but it was not like, I had been looking on TikTok for Carrie Underwood concerts like in Vegas, and this was not that. But it was really fun. Okay, if you've never used a setting powder, I love this. I use it all the time. This is the shade Medium. It has like a yellow undertone. And if you struggle with kind of like your eye socket area being more prominent, the little bags under my eyes, wrinkles under your eyes, anything, this is a blurring setting powder. And it also has technology that, like, see how shiny I am without it? And then when you put it on, oh, so good. And it just blurs everything out. So I typically do my T-zone, and that's it. Above my lip. Anywhere I get sweaty is where I go with it. But then the rest of my face is kind of dewy. Okay, so today is an OFIR video. All the products I'm going to be showing today are from OFIR, just to keep it simple for you guys. And I am giving away one of these palettes today. So for anyone who wants a chance to win a palette, share this video, comment share below, and I will buy one of these and pick a lucky winner and send it to you. So it is so good. So be sure you share. Okay, so part of one of my favorite things that I love to do when I'm traveling with groups of girls like I did is find out what it is they're doing in their business that is working, what's not, like what trends are going on. And one of them mentioned, like I was asking them about Halloween tutorials. I used to do Halloween tutorials a while back. A friend of mine, she does Halloween tutorials as well, but like really in depth. And so is that something you guys would like to see, is like Halloween makeup? If so, drop it below. I thought it would be fun even to get like wigs, costume, like full on like Halloween like looks, and that would be really fun. I gotta get a bronzer. Hang on, friends. Okay, going in with, I gotta order another one. Look, you can see the pan. Could definitely tell I use the side more than the highlight side. So this is the Sundial in the shade Teak. It is humongous. It will last you a very, very, very long time. Their products are incredibly pigmented. So when you use them, keep that in mind, that if you feel like, ooh, that's too heavy in that spot, move to another area and then come back and blend. If you ever feel like, oh, I got that too far, it's not a hard fix. Just take your foundation brush and blend out that edge. You love Halloween? Do it. Bring on the Christmas makeup. I love a good red lip. So I think I'm going to order some stuff. And I also, a while back, I was doing Amazon unboxings, and then I kind of stopped. But what about haul videos? Are you guys into haul videos? I was trying to think, what are my favorite things on the internet to watch or to learn? I love hair and makeup tutorials. I love haul videos, like show me what you got at TJ Maxx, Home Goods, Zara, wherever. Basically, wherever people are shopping, I want to know what it is they got. Ooh, the shade was perfect. If you guys need a color match, you can shoot me a message, or OFIR has this really cool thing where it's like a foundation finder on their site, and you can put in what foundation you've worn for other brands, and then it will recommend what color. Again, so today I used the shade Coriander. And then when I'm darker, I use Cardamom. Yay, thanks for sharing. I thought it'd be fun to give away a palette today. All right. There's our bronzy look. This is not going to be a hard makeup tutorial. This is going to be a very duplicatable and fun tutorial. I'm gonna take a fluffier brush and my bronzer, and I'm gonna go down my neck just a little bit because I need to go tan. Okay, loving that. All right, now we're going in with blush. This is my all-time favorite blush color. It is the shade Currant, and it is a bold color, so a little goes a long way. And I go kind of right above where I contoured. I try and stay on this side of my iris. So if you were to just hold any sort of brush like this, I try and stay on this side so that it raises my cheeks up. You can kind of see the difference. It's just like an optical illusion. So that's where I'm putting that. And I just blend it out. And if you were to hold your brush and go above your contour, right there at the corner here, kind of like not at your nose, not straight across, just at a diagonal. That's where I put that. It's just right there. Or if you were to follow your ear, above your ear down. Just in case, I feel like it is hard before you find where you like your blush. It's kind of hard to know, like, well, where do I put it? Growing up, I was told to put it on the like balls of my cheeks, you know, and then I just take and kind of tap it out so it's all nice and blended. Again, if you get it too high, take your little foundation brush. Okay, I love OFIR's makeup, their base makeup. All I have on right now is their primer, their foundation, a setting powder, bronzer, blush. And it is a beautiful, beautiful base makeup. This has just got setting powder on it, just since I did some contouring. What kind of brushes do I use? This is a brush from Tarte. This is a brush from Tarte. Some of the brushes are from Unique. This is a brush from Morphe, just a collection. This is the brush we're gonna use for our eyeliner today. Is like one of the cheapest Amazon brushes. It's in my Amazon storefront in a huge set for like under $10. I just use like a collection of brushes. Not really a brush snob on price. Like if I love it and it was cheap, I love it. If I love it and it was expensive, I love it. And so I just have a thing for brushes. Okay, are you ready? We're gonna get started with this. Okay, going in, this is with this golden color. It is so pretty. Look at the pigment on this, and then this white, just so you see the difference. This one's like more of a champagne, and this one is more of a gold. For a little scrunchie. Just use that as my little washcloth. Okay. So I'm gonna do the more golden color on my lid. The more you use, the more pigmented it's going to be, the less you use. Or the fluffier your brush, the less pigmented it will be. If you use your finger to press it on, it will be very, very dense. Can I link the products that I'm using? The products that I'm using are listed in the link is in the description of the video. So going in with this kind of a light brown, not the darkest brown. It's more of this golden color in between the gold and the brown. And that's what I'm going to use starting here. And this is just to build up a transition crease color. Which products or brand did I use for the base on this video? Everything on this video is OFIR. So, minus the brushes. Brushes are from all over the place, but if you have questions about anything or need a color match or whatever, you can send me a message. But the link is in the description of the video. It's blurry, very blurry. Hang on. I'm crystal clear on my end, but okay. I have my background blurry, but I can undo that if that's what's throwing everybody off. And I'm so clear. You let me know. I mean, I'm going with the pole. Okay, so I feel like this is a very everyday, head to work, throw this on in a minute type eyeshadow look. Now we're gonna elevate it if you have more than a minute. I think it's really neat to do very fun, interesting, wild color eyeshadow looks, but I also love just like real life, like how would I actually wear this? And this is how I, you know, probably would throw it on. Okay, now we're going in with this deeper, rich brown. And I'm just putting it in that outer corner. And this has a warmer tone. And this is just gonna like deepen and make it more dramatic. Only focusing on the outer corner here. So I cannot wait for cooler weather. It is over 100 every day this week where I live. It is hot, hot, hot. And I do not do good in like high heat. Just, I don't know. I have some sensory stuff. I have ADD, and then temperatures are like honestly something I don't do well with, like extreme heat. And so I'm like, ooh. And I want to dress like fall, but you guys, you can't dress like fall when it's this hot outside. So just pretend. All right, going under my eyes with that same brown. So I changed my setup today. I have my chair, I have a tripod in front of me, not on a stand. And then I'm able to come in really close to you guys this way. Let me know if you can tell a difference or if you like it. Okay, just taking that brown underneath my lash line. And this brush is a little tighter than a fluffy brush. And I extend it almost like a faux wing towards the tail of my brow, because I am gonna go in and do a wing here in a minute with eyeliner. And I just kind of like this color to be up in that area. Awesome setup. Okay, I was curious. I feel like I'm gonna like this better. It's a little more awkward to like grab my stuff, but I think I can get in to where you guys could hopefully see me better, and that's obviously the goal. Okay, so you could go in and add some of this plum and make it a little more plum if you want. You could go in and add more gold. There are lots and lots of options with this. Right now I'm just blending. Very, very simple brown and cream eyeshadow look. Again, nothing too wild or crazy, but it's really beautiful. if you want to elevate it one more, take that brightest white color that's on this palette and pop that right in your inner corner. It's going to open your eyes up a little bit more. And then now I'm going to take this gold and I'm actually going to press it onto my lid on top of that like champagne color. So you can see you could do it this way or this way. This has nothing on it. It's just a blank finger. And I'm kind of pulling just like that. And then until you kind of get it the way you want. I used a little too much. They're so pigmented. So now that I have that down, I'm going back in with that champagne just right over. Because what I want it to look like is, I want it to be really bright. Then I want it to like fade into like champagne, then into gold, and then brown. So again, have a little bit of that champagne color. A way I could have eliminated that is used a little less of the gold and tapped just right here and then used a fluffy brush to blend it out, but oh well. What do you think? So many fall ideas with this palette. Like if I sell a lot of eyeshadows over the years. I mean, seriously, I don't even know how many eyeshadows. This is the best, most versatile palette I've ever bought. I have one other eyeshadow look that I did years and years ago that I would say is like, was my #1 most viral eyeshadow look. It's like orangey, and this palette offers like so much variety. I even did make it. It's also like a great accessory palette. So what I mean by that is I did a girl's eyeshadow over the weekend. She's an influencer, and she wanted something that she was wearing, like she wanted these tones, but she also had on like a pink dress. So I used like a pink blush and added that in as well with like the coppers and the champagne. Like there's so much variety to this. I dare to say it is my favorite palette ever. And I mean, I have drawers and drawers and drawers of palettes. The reason I say that is because this is the only palette I took with me, and I did so many different looks, and then also adding like, ooh, well, I could use a green from this palette or something, and then use this as like main base. So you can, I don't know, it just has so much variety to mix and match. Or if you were going somewhere, but you're like, okay, I want to be casual in the day, glammy at night. I want a lot of options. Like it just has, I mean, it has cool tones. It has warm tones. It has champagnes. It has tans. It has the plums. It has this gold. The only thing I wish it had was a navy and a green. But I have navy and I have green. Other than that, like this will be my base to, I would recommend for fall, if you want my advice, I would recommend getting this palette for fall, and then also get yourself like if you like navy, I think navy goes so good with these colors. Get yourself a great navy eyeliner and like green, and I think you're so golden. I think that's all you need for fall. But how beautiful is this? Is this something you would wear? Drop a heart if this is a look that you would totally try. Okay, now we're gonna make it even glammier. I'm gonna take their waterproof eyeliner. Seriously, the best deal. It is completely waterproof, smudge proof. I put this on earlier just to practice to see if this brush would do what I want it to do. But you can see, like you could run your hand underwater. It dries, but you can move it around for about a minute before it dries. So what I'm gonna do is waterline on the bottom, and I'm gonna do like a wing and kind of a cat eye at the top. So this is where it's gonna take it from like more of a basic look to it's not gonna be actually that basic anymore. probably when we put the gold on, it lost its basic look and went to like fancy. Like how great would it be with browns, like chocolate, toffee color, oranges, like if you wore those color sweaters, greens, like it's just so good. Anything you would wear. Okay, so what I do is I take just a really stiff, thin brush. Again, this was like out of a set of like, I don't know how many in my Amazon storefront. Like it's so cheap. And I just take this. You can always add more, right? And I'm just going to like build. I'm nervous to use too much, so I'm starting light and I will add more. So this is going to give like more of a dough-like look. So up towards your brow. Follow your waterline. So for anyone who struggles with a wing liner, this is a really good hack. So I just take liner on a little brush like this, and I'm going to go from the outer corner here, draw a straight line across, kind of right above my pupil. Now I have a lot of bold color on my eye today. So I just keep pulling a little more of this back. Again, going in with that little dough. Like, what I mean by dough-like, it's like a straight little line on the inner corner. I'm going under or on top of my waterline, and then I'm just going to buff this out. You have to do this part when it is freshly on your waterline or put down if you're doing any smoking, because it dries really quickly and then you won't be able to get it to move around. So as someone who has been intimidated by doing this inner corner wing, I feel like it's a great option. Then I'll put mascara on in a minute and you'll see everything come together. Okay, continuing on. I love doing eyeshadow looks or makeup tutorials in general where we build, because I think it can show you different levels of color, products, style, like how you can change it up, and it just shows like different levels you can achieve from simple to glam with the same products. if you've never tried their eyeliner, you're missing out because it will stay for 24 hours. It is not smudging. If you have watery eyes, if you are sweaty, I'm just working this into my lower lash line, or my upper, the base of my upper lash line. So I am giving away a palette today. The way you enter is just by sharing this video, comment, share below, and then I will pick a winner after it's over. I will announce it in the comments, and then I will message you. Okay, so now I'm gonna go and go from this outer corner, and I just draw a straight line right above my pupil. Also, if you're really confident with liquid liner, use liquid liner. But what I've found is a lot of people aren't. And this is just really simple and can give you a lot more control. I'm gonna add that chocolate kind of back into my lower lash line just so that I have more of a brown peeping through. Okay, now we're gonna add mascara and do a fun lip look, and that's when we're gonna pull all this together. Okay, we're using OFIR's mascara. This is their Comfortable Smudge Proof Mascara. It actually has castor oil in it, so it lengthens and strengthens your lashes. Again, all the products that I'm using today are listed at the link in this video, and they're all from OFIR. And if you don't like the inner, like, kind of dough-like look, you don't have to do it. If you don't like the wing, you don't have to do it. That's the great thing about makeup, is like you get to pick. So we have found in our area a mobile vet. Have you ever heard of that? So they come to our house if our animals are sick. It is the same price as a regular vet, but you don't have to get your animals, which we have big dogs, and you don't have to get them out and about. And today they came to do the cats, like, vaccines, and I thought they were fixing the cats, but they're not. Pumpkin peed in the bed, in our bed, in the middle of the night. That's the orange cat. It's actually Adam's favorite cat out of the cats, and because it kind of looks like him probably, but Pumpkin peed in the bed, and so I'm worried that they're gonna start spraying. I'm actually worried they're gonna start, like, producing brother, sister cat babies. So, but they had to get caught up on their vaccines, and then they can go get fixed. But they just came to my house and, like, did it, like, gave them their shots, and how easy is that? Crazy. When's the next podcast? It actually dropped today. So if you follow our podcast, A Couple of Swans, today was Balling on a Budget is what our podcast was about. And So if you haven't listened to it yet, oh, actually it probably drops in 15 minutes. It drops today. So if you can't get the link in the description to work, then you can always go to CourtneySwan.com and click OFIR. But the link in the description should be all you need. Or if you want me to send you a link just to your inbox, just drop the word me and I can send you a list of like all the products that I used, outfit details, all of it. So the cat had an accident, right, in the bed. We had gotten up with Veda. She was crying. It was like 4:30. So got up with her, got her back to sleep, laid down, and the cat just jumped on the bed. And Adam was laying there and he was like, I feel something warm. Is that her bottle? And I like look over and it's not. It was the cat. So it was middle of the night, had to change the sheets, had to, all of it. So it's like, thanks for letting me get a cat. Sorry that happened. And so when I called the vet, they were like, he could be trying to mark his territory. And I'm like, well, that's not gonna go over very well. I already barely got to get a cat, so I gotta get this fixed. Does this makeup work well on mature skin? Yes, Colleen. That's like the #1 thing that I hear about OFIR is how good their products are on mature skin. So gross. It's like having just animals and kids, like accidents. You're like, I chose this. But there's just never a lack of like fluids. So hopefully once he's fixed, that'll be taken care of. What you guys thinking? Tell him take me on a hot lunch date. Well, thanks. I don't know where he is right now. He had to go to the title office or something. And then tomorrow we have a big day at the camp. So last year we bought a summer camp. I'm gonna do like a lip, but I feel like my hair is kind of wonky. So I'm doing a hair video after this. I think I need it. So if you're bored and you hop on and you want to watch a hair video, that's what's next. Or be sure you guys, they changed their rules on Facebook. So if you're not getting notifications, be sure your notifications are turned on, and then be sure you're following. I'm also starting to do more stuff on TikTok. Be sure you're following on TikTok, Instagram, all the places. That way, if you want to see stuff, you don't miss out on it. All right, let's do this. So tomorrow we have a big day at the camp. So Adam and I renovated a summer camp that used to be a kids summer camp, and we renovated it and turned all the cabins into Airbnbs. So we're going up there tomorrow to do photos for that. I'm moving this tripod. I also just feel like I want to redo. I don't know if I'm not bored. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's season change, or I want the seasons to change. I'm looking for a chapstick. But I want to paint the back wall in here. I want to either hang hats or hang something cute on the wall. I want to move my desk around. Do you ever just get like the itch? That's what like today I told him, I was like, hey, could we take the big couch to the camp tomorrow, our coffee table to the camp for like the dining hall, and then we could bring the orange couch from our big room and put it in our living room. And he's like, why? Like, why are you wanting to move all this stuff around? And I don't know why. I just do. Bored. It's boring. It's the same thing. Just like move rooms, like make it something new, like put out something new. Do you guys move your stuff around, or I like want to, I just want to do something. Not that, also I have so much going on. I really am looking for a chapstick. Here we go. I use the OFIR Happy Salve. It's just fantastic, but I'm gonna put that on after I put these. I know that might seem weird, but that's how I do it. So you're gonna put this on. This is the eyeliner in the shade brown, which if black liner is too stark for you, then use brown. But this is brown eyeliner and I use it on my lips. Yeah, like change, fun and different. That's why I like makeup so much, because I can do so many different things. Okay, so I put that on, right? And then I'm going to put in, this is the shade Off Pink. You're saying it's tired of your shenanigans. You do this all the time. I feel like it's a new look or something. It's not even necessarily I want to go buy new things. I just get tired of it just being the same way. Okay, you kind of look like ridiculous like this, but trust the process, right? So take your chapstick, put it over your lip liner and your eyeliner that you used. You just literally purchased brown eyeliner from OFIR, so you can stop using your eye one for your lips. Oh, that's probably smart. I'm just using the same one for both. Okay, so once you put your chapstick on, it no longer is smudge proof. You have like made it moist. Okay. Then I just go around with my finger. Okay, we're gonna start doing some major giveaways this fall. So tell me in the comments below, what do you want giveaways for? Do you just want cash, gift cards, vacation stuff? Do you want like hair makeup products, like goodie bags, like all kinds of brands of things like Stanley's, and like what are things that you're like, we're high-end bags, like I want to do a big giveaway every month. Today I'm using all OFIR. Okay, lip liner in the shade Off Pink, and then that brown. And I just like to play with it until I get it the color I like it. What I'm going for is darker on the edges and lighter in the center. I love to try new makeup. Okay, I'll show you a full little outfit I have on my house shoes, so don't judge. Pretend I have on cute fall boots. But you can kind of see from afar. I always feel like it's so different when you're looking like tutorial, right? And then kind of like how you would talk to your friends, and then how if you walked up and met someone. So I love to show like the different distance. But you can definitely tell by lining that inner corner, it makes my eyes like a little more doe-like. I personally am here for the trend. I was so nervous about it, but by using one of those little tight brushes and a waterproof liner like OFIR has, but I love their products, they look so good. I feel like they just work with my skin type really well. I think that that's the neat thing about makeup, is you can try lots of different things and see what works for you, but this one's so good. So if you have questions about anything, shoot me a message. If you haven't ever tried this kind of a double wing look, just give it a try one day and see how you like it. So anyways, all of the links I'll put in the description of this video. If you dropped the word me below, I can send you a list of everything. And then yeah, you can just shop that link right there. So anyways, hope you guys have a good day, and I will do a hair video here in just a little bit. Bye y'all.